Hello, my name's Craig Barton and welcome to a video showing you how you can get yourself all nice and set up on my Diagnostic Questions website. In this video we're going to take a look at how you can set up your school, how you can invite teachers, how you can create classes, invite your students to join those classes, move students between classes, and that all important thing that we need to do at the start of a new academic year, that's archive our previous year's classes and also set up our new ones. So if you haven't done already, and why wouldn't you, you need to register at diagnosticquestions.com, and once you're registered, let's have a look at the options that you've got. So I'm just going to log myself in here. Now I'm already set up and a member of my school, but if you were the first member of your department to register with Diagnostic Questions, all you need to do is go to school, click on school, and there you could search to see, just to check if anybody else had registered, and if not, you can just set up a school very easily like that. Once you've set up your school, the next thing you probably want to do is get some other members of staff on board. So if you go to teachers, all you need to do there is probably the easiest thing is to invite teachers. So if you just click on invite teachers, that generates a code there, and if teachers type in that code, when they register for the site, they'll then be able to join your school. The next thing you'll want to do is build yourself some classes. Now, the easiest way to do this is simply to type the name of the classes into this little tool here, and that will just create a class name. You'll notice here these are all our classes that we've set up in the previous academic year. What I'm going to do, because September's coming along here, is I'm going to archive all those classes, and what that will do is it'll put all last year's classes somewhere nice and safe. You'll still be able to access the data on them, but they won't keep showing up when you need to set assignments. Because I'm admin of my school, I can archive all classes at once. If you're not admin of your school, you'll just be able to archive your own individual classes. But I'm not going to do that just yet. What I'm going to do instead is type in here new class. So I'll call it number 1 new class, something like that, and I'll create myself a brand new class. Now there it is, number 1 new class, and because I'm logged in, that's immediately assigned that to me. I can change that if I want. If I go to edit here, say I share that class with Gareth or Colm or someone like that, then I can easily add them to it, and if I want to describe the class there, I can as well. But I'm just going to go backwards for now. And I've got my class, but of course what's missing, and that is students. So to invite my students to join that class, I simply click on invite students, and that once again generates them a code. And I'll show you how they can enter that code in a second. But if you generate that code, all your students need to do is register with the site and log in with the site, enter that code, and they're good to go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little copy of that code, and I'm going to play the role of a student. So let me just log myself in. And this might be the start of a new year. It might be your year 7 students who have never joined the site before, so they'll need to register. Or it might be your students from last year who are just ready to join a new class. And when they log in here, if they go to classes, and there it is, enter code you got from your teacher. So I can see these are my classes I've already joined from last year. Enter my code I got from my teacher, click on that, click join class, and that is that student officially a member of that number 1 new class. Now the important thing to say here is that this will make it dead easy if you want to put your students in more than one class. So for example, they might be in a science class or a French class, or they might be in 2 different maths classes, maybe an intervention class or a lunchtime club or something like that. That's no problem. Students can join as many classes as they like. Just keep generating a code and you're good to go. And the other thing I'll say, and this is particularly useful for new students, you may want to give them the same username and password as they've got for Moodle or MyMaths or something like that. That's no problem at all. When they register for the site, they can choose their own username and password, and as long as it's not been taken by anyone else, then that's absolutely fine. User teacher can reset their password if they lose it or for whatever reason, but that'll give you the opportunity to say to your students, I want you all to register with this certain username. So feel free to do that. And then once you've done that, you are all set up and good to go to assign quizzes, test your students out, get data back, and all those wonderful things that you can do on the website. And there's loads of videos in this series to help you do that. Hope that was useful. Take care and bye for now.